Hi, Christy Titus here, and welcome to my latest episode of Pursue the Wild, Tips from the Wild. And one of the most important considerations that anyone can make prior to going afield is selecting a bullet that is going to deliver terminal performance at all practical distances for the game that we're pursuing. With there being so many bullets on the market today, hunters really need to pay attention to how a bullet is constructed and select the bullet that is designed for the big game that they're pursuing. Today, I'm going to talk about selecting the proper bullet for your next big game hunt. Selecting an appropriate cartridge, bullet type, bullet weight, and ballistic coefficient are all important. What we're looking for is a well-constructed, reliable bullet that is going to expand enough to carve out a devastating wound channel while also retaining enough weight to reach those vital organs while passing through bone and muscle. It is really important for most hunting scenarios that the bullet delivers both accuracy and terminal performance at close ranges, let's say 100 to 400 yards while velocities are still high, but also still performs at extended ranges beyond 400 yards. What we don't want is at close ranges where the velocity of the bullet is still high, having an uncontrolled expansion where it virtually blows up on contact with bone and muscle and it will fail to reach vital organs. The reason that I choose Hornady ammunition is because you can count on match grade accuracy. Hornady is manufactured to exacting standards. What that means for us as hunters is that we can count on consistent velocities, reliable trajectories, and performance from each bullet. Let's talk about ballistic coefficient and why selecting a bullet with a high BC is important while hunting. The first reason is that a bullet with a higher BC is going to retain both its energy and velocity better over any given distance. Now what that means for us is that while hunting we're going to have flatter trajectories and our bullets are going to be less susceptible to wind drift, which is really important in shifty mountain winds. Because ballistic coefficient also translates into greater energy retention, your bullet is going to break through bone and muscle, reaching those vital organs. The Hornady Heat Shield tip provides a consistent ballistic coefficient throughout the bullet's entire flight path, and it also provides controlled expansion capabilities. Upon impact, the heat shield tip is slammed back into the frontal cavity, causing a controlled expansion of the bullet. Each caliber is going to offer bullets in different weights, which is going to have effect on both the velocity and the ballistic coefficient of that projectile. Because cartridges have limitations in energy, they can either push a light bullet very fast or a heavy bullet more slowly. When it comes to hunting, general rule of thumb, the bigger the animal, the heavier the bullet you want to select. The Hornady ELDX is hands down the most technologically advanced hunting bullet on the market today. The bullet is going to perform different at high velocity, short range impacts versus extended range, lower velocity impacts, but both are going to create the same terminal performance that you can count on. From the muzzle to roughly 400 yards, the ELDX will begin expansion upon impact. It's going to continue to penetrate for roughly 2 feet and retain up to 60% of its original bullet weight. With lower velocity impacts, the bullet is going to expand in the more traditional mushroom shape, penetrating over 2 feet while retaining 80 to 90% of the original bullet weight. The Hornady ELDX makes selecting your next big game hunting bullet easy, with downrange accuracy, best-in-class BC, and terminal performance at all ranges. For your next big game hunt, be sure that you select ammunition that is accurate, deadly, and dependable.